Calling the case of a woman discarding her unwanted baby inside a dumpster horrific. A New Mexico judge ordered the teenage mother be held under house arrest. ABC 7 Saul Saenz followed the pretrial involving the Hobbs, New Mexico teen mom, and he joins us live. Saul, did that teen mom show up in court today?
Certainly she did. 18-year-old Alexis Avila sat motionless inside the courtroom during her pre-trial hearing to determine if she should be held without bond or released. Today's trial was not about guilt or innocence, but a Hobbs police detective in the case testified Avila admitted to giving birth to a baby, wrapping it in a towel, placing the baby inside a trash bag, and throwing it into a dumpster behind a Hobbs mall. What you're watching right now is surveillance video shown to everyone inside the courtroom. Two men and a woman testified they were looking through a dumpster under frigid temperatures behind a Hobbs mall when they heard a whimpering sound. They told District Judge William Shoebridge they believed the sound was coming from either a puppy or a kitten. After 2 hours of testimony, Judge Shoebridge made his ruling public, but now without sharing his feelings about the case.
The conduct is horrific. It shows no feeling on Miss Avila's part for the sanctity of life or any feelings that her newborn son surely experienced as a newborn.
It was determined the baby was a boy. He was taken to a nearby hospital, then airlifted to a hospital in Lubbock, Texas, where he was given a blood transfusion and is listed in stable condition. Avila was ordered to be held under house arrest until her trial. She was fitted with an ankle monitor and ordered not to leave her parents' home unless she's attending school or work. Stephanie?
All right. Thank you so much, Saul.
Where's the baby? You have a blanket?
We are seeing for the first time the police video the night a newborn was found in a Hobbs dumpster and how police quickly tracked the baby's mother down.
That's the vehicle involved? He wouldn't have made it overnight, that's for sure.
Good afternoon. Within hours of finding that surveillance video of a young woman throwing a trash bag with a baby inside a dumpster behind a mall, officers were interviewing 18-year-old Alexis Avila.
I was in a panic. I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
I was scared.
Friday night, early January, a Hobbs police detective going in circles for half an hour, trying to get Alexis Avila to admit to what she did earlier that day and why she did it.
Obviously, I got confirmation that you were pregnant, okay? Right.
I found that out yesterday.
Avila, who just turned 18 2 weeks earlier, insists again and again she didn't know she was pregnant until the day before.
Okay.
Just thought I was gaining weight. I was eating more. Nothing changed.
And claims she thought she was just having stomach problems and back pain from an old car crash.
I just kept hurting, and so I went to the clinic and they did a urine sample and they told me I was pregnant, and that's when I found out.
As the detective kept pressing for the truth about how it all unfolded,
I'm sorry.
Avila got flustered, telling the detective her parents never knew she was pregnant, and when she woke up the next day, unexpectedly gave birth to the boy and wrapped him in a towel.
I was in a panic. I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
I was scared.
Okay. What'd you do after?
I cleaned myself and I just left it where it was.
She says she thought about calling her mom at work.
I was so scared. I think she's gonna hate me just because I just turned 18. I haven't been 18 for a month, and I'm the baby.
So she put the boy in a trash bag along with the garbage in her VW Jetta and wrapped it up with a hair tie.
I just left and I drove around and I just put it to where I put it.
Did you place it there? Did you throw it there? What did you do?
What do you mean?
I mean, the
like
trash.
in the trash, I just put when I tossed it in there.
You wrap around a newborn inside a trash
In a
bag.
panic. I just turned 18.
Right.
It's not like I've been 18 forever.
6 hours after dumping the baby in the dumpster, people scavenging found the boy. Police watching surveillance video caught a glimpse of Avila's license plate and tracked her down.
Last I heard, the baby's okay. Okay. So
it took almost 20 minutes during the interview for Avila to even ask how the baby was doing, and then abruptly asked if she could still be the boy's mother.
If the baby's okay, I want it.
Now, at one point in the interview, Avila did acknowledge that she did take 2 pregnancy tests back in August. One was positive, the other negative. She says she opted to believe the negative one. Avila is charged with attempted murder. The ex-boyfriend, baby's father, now has custody of the boy. He claims Avila told him that she had a miscarriage.
Good afternoon. A jury has found Alexis Avila guilty. She is the teen seen on video throwing her baby into a dumpster in Hobbs last year. Avila is facing a minimum of 12 years in prison. News 13's Ariana Kraft joins us now with details.
Alexis Avila's defense attorney was seen comforting her client in court as the jury confirmed their verdict with the judge.
Do you agree that your verdict was guilty of abuse of a child resulting in great bodily harm and guilty of attempt to commit first-degree murder?
All jurors confirmed the guilty verdict of child abuse resulting in great bodily harm and the alternate charge of attempt to commit first-degree murder after she was caught on surveillance video throwing her newborn into a Hobbs dumpster and leaving him there on January 7th, 2022. During the course of the trial, jurors listened to the people who rescued the baby from the trash, medical staff that treated the newborn after he was found, responding police officers, a clinical psychologist, the baby's father, and jurors even heard from Avila herself. The defense clung to Avila's diagnosis from a clinical psychologist that she had a mood disorder and tried convincing the jury that she did not intentionally hurt the baby, while the state tried poking holes in Avila's claims that she had blacked out. Prosecutor Diana Lush explained why she believes the jury came to this verdict.
That video said it all. It clearly caught her actions, it caught her expressions, and it's still difficult, I think, for people to watch that video when you think about the fact that that baby was inside that bag.
The defense team also tried to downplay the baby's injuries, stating a lot of newborns could have complications during birth. Avila was released as she waits sentencing. Back to you.
All right, Ariana, thank you. Avila is facing a minimum of 12 years in prison, but could go as high as 18 years. Sentencing is scheduled for May 1st.